Welcome back to another UNO Learning Academy tutorial video. In this episode of the application series, we would like to demo the applications of a single needle lock stitch, and we are here using a Kingstar model number H7. The unique features of this machine is its ability to move from various types of fabric without unnecessary mechanical adjustments. So on our H7, we said so throughout the year, you're moving from season to season. You may be working with a knit. I don't know, you may be working, here I've got a synthetic fabric. Here I've got a denim, okay? Here I've got a Lycra fabric. So what we're gonna do is, let's do a demo. Our machine is set up at the moment on a size 12 needle. The hook timing is set, the tension is set, and I'm gonna run you any one of these fabrics, and the only setting you may want to adjust is either tension or stitch length. Okay, we will show you the stitch length adjustment as we do going through the video, maybe when we get onto a thicker fabric. So I've got a range of fabrics here. I've got a thin Lycra, I've got a denim fabric, I've got a bit of a synthetic fabric, and I've got a 12 gauge knit over here. So guys, I've taken my Lycra, okay, nice stretchy fabric, I've folded it in half. I'm going to back heel, lift my foot, I'm going to start my stitching operation, and here I go. I've back tack, I've got that in my program, and I back tack and I finish. There I've got 2 plies, okay. So let's start again. I'm going to start sewing. I've got 2, guys, I'm going to double it up. Let's double it up, let's sew over that, let's sew over that. I've gone over that seam. Okay, so let me increase that. So I'm being a little naughty here. So what have I got here now? I've got up to 12 plies. Okay, I'm going over my 12 plies. Back heel, I've gone over there. Have a look at my stitch sample. So from my single ply to my double ply to my 12 plies. Let's here I've got 8. Let's start again. I'm going to go over my seamless over the thick over there. Okay, so let's look at that sample, and there guys, look what I've got. I've got up to 12 plies of Lycra here. Guys, so here we've got a mock-up of a waistband. So I'm in a different portion now. I'm no longer I'm busy doing my winter range, and I'm going to do a denim at the moment. Okay, so here I've got a mock-up of a waistband. I'm going to start sewing on my H7. I'm going to back heel. Guys, let's just be naughty and see what the H7 can do for us. There I've got 2, 4, 6, and let me go over the 6. Okay, seamless over the 6, guys. Okay, let me be super naughty and go, what have I got there? 10 or 12 now. So let me sew over that 12, seamlessly over that 12. So let's move on to another fabric. Guys, I've moved on with my season, and I'm now doing a knit here. I've got a 12 gauge knit like we said. So in this case, what you may want to do is increase the stitch size because your work is getting thick now. So let's go to our keypad. So what we're going to do now, we're doing a nice thick knit. Okay, so there I'm going to adjust the stitch length. Remember guys, there's no manual dial on this machine. It's on my stitch length that's in the box there in the window, and I'm going to increase.
Numeral plus, numeral.
So I'm going to increase my stitch to a 5. Let's say 5, press set, and let's get back to our jersey. So guys, I got my jersey in. I'm busy with my winter range. I'm moved out of the summer season to my winter season. I've doubled up my jersey. I've made my stitch length a bit longer. I've made no adjustments on my machine, and I'm stitching on my jersey. Guys, you know the size of 12 gauge jersey, okay? there's my stitch on my jersey. I've got a 5. I've set my machine to 5, and here we go again. So from double, I am now increasing it, guys. That is thick. 2, 4, 6 on a 12 gauge jersey. I'm going to go over it and seamless I'm sewing my work, okay? When you move from one season to the next, you just carry on. Let's take another fabric. Okay, so now I've moved on to a synthetic fabric. Okay, we've got shade cloth here, 80% shade cloth. I've doubled it up. Let me back heel, get my work underneath. Let me start my stitching operation, and there we go. I've got a beautiful stitch on my machine. There's your yellow. You can see your stitch over there. And guys, let's put it back underneath. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna make it 6. So let's make it 6. Let's go over the 6 plies. I know you're not gonna do this in your next season, but guess what? We went over our 6 plies. The demonstration here indicates that I've moved from a Lycra to a knit to a denim. I've made no massive changes on my machine. You guys, you can set the tension. You can set the stitch length. That's the only 2 things you may want to adjust when moving from one season of your work to the next season of your work. Your machine is still doing your work. You've made no hook or needle adjustments. You've made no timing adjustments. Your active tension is released. Your oscillating take-up has helped you. You've adjusted your stitch length and your tension. Remember, you can also log into our assembly series, our threading series, our demo series for this machine. And please watch this space for our academic and practical online and in-person upcoming training courses. Thank you for joining us on this educational journey on our video channel. Please hit the subscribe and the like buttons below on the UNO Learning Academy's YouTube channel, and continue to grow and sow into the industry's technology and future. Thank you.